In this lesson, we will envelope the character's face. So remember, it's a good idea to skin now before we get too far along and add more complex systems and controls, only to realize that our bone placement is a bit off. So this will save us time in the end. Now let's go ahead and head over to our Display tab, and we'll go ahead and hide our bone objects. We'll now go ahead and Marquee Select and grab our geometry and head over to our Modify panel and take a look. We have a Turbo Smooth node applied. Now here's the problem. When we go ahead and add our skin modifier on top of this and we start to paint weight, though it looks like we're painting to a lower res face, we'd actually be painting to this mesh. Let's head over to the Modify panel and turn off Isoline Display. So this is the true resolution of our mesh right now. So what that means is if we started to paint with Isoline Display on, we'd actually be painting to invisible points, and that would kind of throw things off. So here's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and trash our Turbo Smooth node, and then once we're finished, we can go ahead and bring it back. That way, we know for certain where we're painting to. So again, with all meshes selected, we'll go to our Turbo Smooth and just trash it. Next, let's go ahead and show our Layer Manager, and we'll start to hide pieces that would be a distraction right now. That'd be the hair, the eyebrows. Let's go ahead and grab those and add them to a temp layer. Later I'll show you how to glue them back to a deforming surface, and that's going to save us a lot of time. So with those selected, we'll go ahead and create a new layer. Let's make sure the default layer is active. And let's go ahead and name this layer Temp. And we'll go ahead and hide it. Alright. We could also add the tongue to this layer. Let's go to wireframe mode. We'll grab the character's tongue. We'll have it stored there. Great. It's now time to bring back our bone objects. And we'll get started by just skinning the eyes. Let's make sure that they are taken care of, and the teeth as well, since they'll be skinned to just one object each. That'll save us a lot of time. So if you would like, you can always go ahead and take the head and have that stored in the temp layer for now. We can go ahead and grab the eyes. I'll go ahead and start by just grabbing the two outer pieces. If we were to go to wireframe mode, you'll see that we also have this pupil geometry to add as well. So just go ahead and control click that. And with all three selected, we can go to our Modify panel. Let's go to our modifier list. We'll press the S key a few times. We'll find the skin modifier. And now, let's go ahead and add the eye bone. So remember, underneath the find field, we'll type in BN_L to get to that section. And now we can go ahead and add that envelope object. Let's test this out. So when we grab the eye bone and we start to rotate, the entire eye should follow. Alright, great. So that's looking good. When we grab the head bone and we start to move that, notice everything moves, nothing stays behind. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and take care of the opposite eye. We'll go to Marquee Select to grab our pieces. We'll now go ahead and control click to make sure we grab the pupil. Then we can go ahead and head over to our modifier list. Let's press the S key a few times. And we'll go ahead and add the right eye. Alright, great. So we have the teeth next. Let's go ahead and grab the gums and the upper teeth. We'll add our skin modifier. There it is. And we'll now go ahead and add those objects to be controlled by the upper jaw. So when we go ahead and grab that bone and we start to rotate it, they follow. Sweet. Alright, let's take care of the lower teeth. We're just about finished. So we'll go ahead and, again, add our skin modifier. There we go. And now we can go ahead and take care of those objects by making sure they're controlled by the lower jaw. Excellent. Alright, so we just have the face to take care of to finish off this lesson. Let's go ahead and show the temp layer. We'll go ahead and grab the face, add that back to our model layer, and then hide the temp layer again. Now with the face selected, let's say we go ahead and add our skin modifier. There we go. Choose add. We'll type in VN underscore and then choose select. And now we have a few items to remove. They'd be the eye bones. So let's go ahead and remove the left eye and the right eye. Sweet. All right, so we're good to go. We can go ahead and take a look at our initial deformations. Let's go ahead and press F3. We can go in and grab our bone objects. It might be easier to go ahead and, let's say, hide the model or freeze it down. So after freezing, feel free to just go ahead and hide it and grab, let's say, the upper jaw. We can now go ahead and show it and start to move things around. So it looks like our weighting needs quite a lot of work, but honestly, I think we can get this done in hardly any time. We can make great progress with our envelope capsules, and then we can come back and use the paintbrush to finish up any areas where we need to add some refinements. All right, so let's say we stop the lesson here, and then the next lesson we'll work on refining our weights.